You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast.
You just say you had a hard day.
Well, I did have a hard day. I had a fucking hard day.
Are we recording?
I assume we're recording.
Yeah, it's a hard day.
I had little to no sleep. Listen, let me say. I'll start off with this. You and I last week, whilst all of the things that we did were like booked in, it's not like we just like booked a ticket to fucking the Gold Coast and went and, partied. We had a busy week last week.
We had a busy week. You didn't make it easy on yourself. Like, obviously, I know you love the nation, but that's...
No, I went, well, listen, when you've got your fucking, the greatest test almost that anyone's ever seen going on, and we're about to fucking beat England in the first test, some of us have made the right stuff. Me, who stays up all night after a huge day of work to watch fucking Pat Cummins at the winning runs. Some of us don't. But we had that. Obviously, that was a late night. Then we had the Origin on a Wednesday. Then I had a fucking wedding on a Friday. And then I had... then we went out to the AFL on Saturday with Scully and the back chat crew. And the bits where... Like, if I was to pick the two bits that I probably didn't need to properly take the piss with, like if I'm, if I'm watching tape, if I'm like a club and the coach has sat me down, he's like, watch the tape and last.
Yeah, Monday tape.
I'd say that post-Origin, like after the game, I don't know whether anything needed to be sent that hard. And then Saturday night, when we're sitting back at the Airbnb that Scully and that have booked, and you hear my alarm go off like 4 times, because that was me trying to remind myself to go home, and I just kept turning it off.
His alarm went off so many times.
And like I'd leave my phone in another room by accident, and I could just hear it going off. I'm like, fuck.
Like fucking Tom's alarms again, and he'd just turn it off and sit back down.
But at least you can see that the intention was good. I had the right intention, my arm too rubbery.
Well, is it the path to hell, paved with good intention?
Yeah, something like that. But so I got home, I had no sleep.
And did you arrived at hell yesterday?
It was tough, dude. But I was
on that same path you paved?
Yeah,
mate.
I did. The path I paved, I went to hell, and I deserved to be there. But I was also like, I'm going to own this, and I had a bunch of shit I had to do, and I had to like do it, right? But that didn't make it any easier, and I still was a vacant vessel of a human, which I don't really want to be generally.
Head down, bum up stuff.
Had to go to the girls' swimming lessons. It's an underground, like indoor pool, so it was just hot and humid and muggy, and I thought I was going to throw up. Thankfully, I didn't until I got home, so that was good. And then it was Steffi out to lunch with the girl with Fruits with Ella and Koo.
Well deserved.
It's a well deserved lunch. Well deserved lunch. Trust me, there was no part of me that was going to try and rain on that parade. And then we had friends coming in the afternoon. It was just so much on, right? Friends coming in the arvo. Then when Steph got back from lunch, she realised that was actually, we were going to their place. So it was just me just having to drag myself up off the canvas for one last fucking
huge lift
round.
Yeah. Tyson Fury in the 12th sort of stuff.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah. Deontay Wilder just comes and clips me with everything he's got. Knockout chant, the baddest knockout artist of all time.
But Deontay doesn't know who he's up against.
No, he's up against Tyson Fury, mate.
Yeah,
and I sit back up, I dust myself off, I end up winning the round.
Yeah, that's Tommy versus Sunday.
That was me
in a battle for the ages.
It was one of the great battles for the ages. And I had head noise, as you can tend to do after a large night, where you run a fine-tooth comb over every single word you ever said, dating back to like year 1. Like, shit, I really say that to that kid 25 years ago. So that was great. That was wonderful. But, like you get a good night's sleep, Eddie, and then you get up and you feel slightly better on Monday.
No one wears it like you do, mate.
You will, buddy. You will.
But you wear pain on your face.
I don't have a good poker face.
That's what I'm talking about? You don't have a great poker face.
No.
You show your hands.
Yeah.
I know that you've got 2-7 unsuited. I know that you've got the worst hand that you can get. Yep. I know that.
Yes.
And I'm here for you, mate.
But shout out to our lovely wives. I think that's more what this is about. This is dedicated to our lovely wives.
Oh, this is what that is.
Because last week they put up with a couple of piglets oinking their way around town.
This is dedication hour.
Yeah.
Shout out to the loves of our life.
Yeah.
for just being great people.
Great people, accommodating and
accommodating.
And then, but also only putting up with so much shit because we need a firm hand taken to us.
Well, sometimes, yeah. I mean, accommodating, understanding, but also
firm and fair.
Firm, but fair, but firm.
Firm, but fair.
But not firm for too long either.
No.
Like,
Listen,
give me my firmness.
They'll yap at you,
Yeah.
and that's not a derogatory yap. That's a yap that's deserved. It's not like an annoying dog yap. I mean, they'll be firm.
Yeah, talking and undressing.
And they'll undress you.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
Not the way that you'd like to be undressed.
And then what you do is you show contrition.
Yeah, put your pants back on.
Put your pants back on. Go to your room. They'll rub your nose in your wee.
Yeah. Well, it's naughty corner stuff.
It's naughty corner. Rub your nose in your wee, smack you over the arse, roll up newspaper. You go sit in the corner.
Yeah. And then go and think about what you've done.
Yeah.
Think about the errors you've made. Think about the
ways you can be better.
Yeah. How do you be a better man? And then, you clean the bathroom, you run a bath.
You run a bath. And you just look to get better.
And you look to get better. Maybe you walk the dog. Maybe you order a nice Italian meal. Maybe you put the fire on and a candle on and just prepare the environment. And
get it right.
And maybe you just, you whisper sweet nothings.
Did you get a nice little candle on, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Scented candle.
Scented.
Nice.
Bath salts. Scented.
Oh, fuck yeah. Now, is that bath to share or is that you putting that on for her?
I'm out the door with the dog. Going to do the tough stuff.
Yeah. Here's the bath.
There's no sharing of baths, mate.
No, fuck. I was going to say that's very, bold of you to try and get that off the ground.
That wasn't about me, though. I'm just saying that's what you would do.
No, of course. That's what you would do.
That's what you would do if you'd been a piglet.
If you'd been a piglet, oinking all over town.
That's what you'd do.
Not us.
Not us. Not my cape art. Not the way I conduct myself.
No.
Shout out to Indiana Jones, who goes big lifts on Sundays.
No one. Well, and shout out to me, who went the big lift. I was your Indiana Jones, as in I had no Indiana Jones. I was just lifting.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You were Indiana Jones to yourself.
Yeah.
Whereas Indiana Jones was
I had a lot of quiet words to myself in the mirror going, can't just get through it. Just grit your teeth. What would Brockman do? He was out there running 160 Ks.
At least attempting to.
Well, yeah, his foot basically broken, as was I. I was essentially trying to do the same thing. But the only difference is that I got through my 160 Ks. Brockman didn't. That's no disrespect to him because he's a fucking, but it is. Well, he knows. I mean, if he saw what I did, he'd go, listen, fuck.
Yeah, I think he knows. I think Brockman knows deep down in his heart of hearts.
Well, I bested him yesterday.
You bested him. You got one over Ned Brockman. Doesn't happen often.
Yeah, very rarely do you get one over the great Ned Brockman, but unfortunately, I got through my Sunday. Ned's foot broken.
You take him when you can get him, mate, and take that because it'll never happen again.
No, it won't.
It would be frustrating for Ned Brockman if you don't know what we're talking about. Punters and dribblers. He tried to run 160 Ks last night. He got through 80s. Foot's fuck, called it. It would be frustrating for someone like that who clearly needs to woo up and get the foot better to woo up.
Yeah. Well, a person who just likes to do wild rogue shit to themselves and then not being able to complete. He blue balls himself essentially.
He did. And he pounded it away for quite a while and couldn't
finish.
complete.
And that's, again, that's your foot was fucked. You got to be smart. You can't.
No. Listen, he's as smart as he is tenacious. Psychotic, yeah. But he, you need a little bit of smarts because you can't run yourself into the fucking hospital bed. Do you know what I mean?
No. You may as well just have the end of the run be out of hospital.
That's exactly right. Around the ward.
Vinny's emergency.
That's right. So that's probably the weekend, punters and dribblers.
Well, sort of. We went to the Swans game.
Well, that's Sunday, rather.
Saturday, Blood's 200
different story.
Plus. Blood's 200 plus.
Blood's 200 plus. Is it a coincidence, punters and dribblers? I think not. That the first game Tom and I attend together,
and my literal first game of AFL I've ever seen live,
the Swans put 200 points on West Coast. 200.
Equaling their biggest ever score. I think it was close to the biggest ever score in AFL history. It was a couple of goals off.
The highest ever AFL scores are around 230s. There's been a few 230s.
Yeah, so the highest score, but then the highest winning margin. I think they needed a couple. What it was like?
I think the winning margin's 190 something.
171.
Okay, we were getting a lot of.
There's a,
different
you know
Sorry,
what, dude?
sorry,
Like,
that was
we
no,
can't
no,
get.
That was that game. The highest margin is 190.
Okay.
And what was us?
171.
So a couple of goals and a behind.
Well, yeah, if you want the specific number.
So it was great to go out there with Dan and Will. They showed us the ropes.
Yeah.
Backchat boys, check them out. Terrific, man. It didn't help, I don't think, that Dan, who apparently is one of the biggest West Coast fans of all time, turned his coat.
Yeah, we got him to buy. I purchased him a swan scarf, and he wore it the whole time. I was like, bro, this is not good from you. This is an awful start. And they got fucking pounded.
Well, the gods don't smile fondly upon that sort of behaviour.
No.
It's as simple as that.
No.
Obviously, we now know with proof in the pudding sort of evidence that the AFL god's big fan of Tom and I.
Huge fan. We're half thinking of doing Bloods 200 plus merch.
It just seems like the right thing to do.
It just seems like the right time to do it, you know, now that we're sort of big in AFL.
Well, now that we know that we have the gods on side, Tom.
Yeah, Dane Rampy, dear friend.
Well, different. It was an absolute AFL humping. Beautiful afternoon out at the SCG, just dappled in.
I tell you what,
HD
man,
light.
look, this isn't the suck off AFL hour with Tom and Eddie. It is the forgiveness hour with Tom and Eddie because our wives forgave us. But the suck off hour, it is not. But I liked what I saw. Now, it was a humping, so I can imagine a shit game would be shit, but I guess a shit game's shit anyway. But I enjoyed watching it.
It's a good game to watch live. It's certainly more enjoyable live, I think.
Everyone
on
said
the
that,
telly.
and I was always a bit like, yeah, okay, sure. But then
But it is the case.
It is the case. Obviously, you know, the only, like, the point of AFL is just to find a man loose, get a man loose. You got to have your man loose.
Well, that's right, Tom.
If you want to get into the nitty-gritty tactics of it all, it's about getting loose.
Yeah, so like people that don't know what they're talking about may watch AFL and think to themselves, is that just kill the deal with the pill?
Yeah. In tights.
Listen, you'd be wrong. It's basically looking to
Loose men to get loose.
It's still going to get men loose and sort of it's a fine balance between
Too loose and not loose enough.
yeah, because you don't want to be too loose, right? Because then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you aren't loose enough, then also you know.
Well, you're not going
There's
to
no way. There's no room to penetrate.
How are you
right?
going to create chances in the centre half forward in the four
Well,
pocket?
you're not going to be able to penetrate and kick goals. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's exactly.
If they're not loose enough. So, now that you know that we know AFL, it should come as no surprise that, you know, did Tom and I have a couple of words to the boys before the game? Sure. Did they go out there and play the game of the season? Maybe. Are the Swans all of a sudden in the box seat for another flag?
Some were saying that the West Coast coach is going to get sacked this week.
Yeah, we're hearing on good authority that it's see you later, brah. One win this season. Pathetic.
And multiple 100-point losses.
There wasn't much desire out there.
Dude, I don't know how you could be so shit, honestly.
They would kick, like every time they'd fucking bounce the ball in the centre after a goal and we'd kick a goal again straight away. Literally 1 second later.
Yeah. It was like
That happened
FIFA.
like 3 times.
It was like FIFA on real shit mode. Shout out to my new favourite AFL player as well, Joel Armadi of Groove Armadi fame.
Yeah, nickname Groove.
No one was like, everyone was like, oh, I'm like, no one calls him Groove Armadi? Okay, whatever. Well, that's what I'm going to call. Then after he scores a goal, the ground announcer starts playing Groove Armada for his music. I'm like, okay, sorry for being tapped into a sport I've just started watching.
Oh, you're a genius.
Like, I don't know if that
You're a genius.
counts
Groove can
for
play.
anything. Groove can play 3 goals.
Groove can play.
Young kid.
Moved well.
Yeah, he did. I started following him on IG.
Did ya?
Yep. Got a follow back from Groove.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did we now?
We got a follow back from Groove. So shout out to Groove.
Shout out to Groove, dear friend.
I'd like Groove to work on his catching, but that's all right. That's like
Well, that'll come, Tom.
That's all will come. He's a young kid.
That'll come.
His contested ball marks.
He's contested footy.
Yeah, his contested footy marks though. Like I need him fucking taking marks.
Yeah, you need him marking. Absolutely, you need him marking. But it was a lovely day. Shout out to Scully for organising the box, which was delicious. It was nutritious. It was a great way to watch the footy.
Yeah. Great way to enjoy your AFL football,
Great way to watch your AFL football.
as Phil Gould would say.
In a box.
Enjoy your Origin football, but in an AFL context.
Correct.
In a box. And then we went back to their place and we ripped and Ted. Now, we did record a podcast with them, but, well, they're going to be on our podcast this Thursday. We recorded on them last week. We also recorded one, I sniff you, you sniff me. We're like dogs at a park sniffing each other's assholes. We recorded one for them. Their version of D or Dave is who you think he is, and fucking something went wrong.
Or you got a bad case of the Tobblers.
Or you got to be honest,
More Tobbler than
it was a
Dave.
Tobbler than a Dave, wasn't it? Yeah.
That was a little unfair on Dave.
That was. No, that was the guy's got a bad case of the Tommy Tobblers. Now, we don't know if that was sexually transmitted, whether they came into contact with one another. Tobbler maybe open mouth kissed him, but Tobbler has been on antibiotics though since the start of the year, and we are seeing a vast improvement on whatever the affliction was that Tobbler had. That meant that he was fucking,
Poor at his job.
poor at his job.
Oh, no, he's got a lot better. Thank God.
No, thank God.
Thank God for modern medicine.
Thank God for antibiotics.
Thank
Yeah.
God for modern medicine.
Yeah.
And
And for vaccines. Bill Gates actually developed the vaccine that's getting Tobbler better.
Shout out to
Really
Bill.
nice. Yep, it's being tested
Bill.
on. It's being tested on kids in underprivileged nations.
Here we go.
At the Cobalt.
Here we go.
Punters and Dribblers, as always, brought to you by our good friends at Neds, the number one sports betting platform on planet Earth. They support us. They support the number one betting show on planet Earth. That is About Even. They support me getting 4 from 8 rugby league bets this week. Not a big deal. They support Eddie doing all right.
I did pretty well.
You
mate.
did pretty well. We had a good week. I think it was a good week for the show.
That DWZ bet, which you took,
I
which
stole it off
you're
you.
allowed to, but
Yeah.
that was my bet.
Yeah.
So I had a good week. I saw there was something in the air. I go, oh, DWZ like that mix-up, that matchup, rather. I like him versus St. George. He got 4 rugby league tries. I only needed 2 for $5. 2 for $5 is visionary stuff.
Visionary.
And Ned's is the place that allows me to be a visionary. It
Yeah.
makes me feel comfortable to be a visionary, to use the powers I was born with.
Yeah.
Visionary stuff.
That's it. We've got our private punting group, which is on the Neds app, second biggest group on the app outside of their open racing group, which you don't need a password to get in. So obviously it's easy to get into. But the secret password is Dribbler.
No S.
No S. Get in there. We share bets. We shoot the shit. We have a good time. But that's Neds for you, baby.
That's Ned.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on screen or visit the website. I mean, that was it for Saturday, wasn't it? That was our Saturday. I can't really remember. Did we get up to much else? Can't even remember.
No.
Manly lost.
Listen, punters and dribblers. It's not our season. It's just not. Sometimes you look yourself in the mirror and ask the tough questions. Is it your season or not? And unfortunately, it's starting to look a lot like a season that isn't ours, that we don't own.
Well, potentially. I think I'd be more prepared to call it just a rough patch, in that, do you remember, like, who knows? Remember when Parramatta turned their shit around in 2009? They had one of the great runs.
Yeah. There was someone playing for them then.
Well, that person who's
Who's-
significantly out of pocket due to a in-jail conning, which we can get to in a moment. A big house con.
Yeah, a big house Ponzi. You love to see a big house
Dude,
Ponzi.
how about a big ass Ponzi, dude? Like, if you listen, you fucking get hoodwinked by a hoodwinker in a house full of fucking hoodwinkers, or a house
but
where,
who's in prison for hoodwinking?
yeah,
So he hoodwinked his way to the big house, Ponzi scheme, ripped off family and friends, this guy. Got like 20 years or 12 years or something.
12, I think.
So he was in the big house for being a big hoodwinker.
Yeah, a piggy.
That was his racket. That was his go-to.
Yeah.
That was his crime of choice, Tom.
Yes.
Now, he shares a cell with JH, who in Kuma, and the Ponzi guy starts selling him
A crypto dream.
a dream, big crypto.
Yeah.
Big crypto dream. He was making up stuff, this Ponzi guy that he'd been in bed with.
Mike
Atlassian
Cannon-Brooks.
guys, made him a fortune, like real heavy hitter stuff.
A lot of like forged documentation, and I believe fleeced like allegedly $2 million from some of the big house boys.
I heard it was it 2 mil from JH himself?
No,
Or
it was
his
700-ish from JH down the shitter. Then some from like a Brothers for Life fucking crime, family, gang, whatever that is.
So
yeah,
he's
it
bold.
says in total, including Hayne, he got more than 2 mil from 6 different inmates.
And where's the money gone?
Either he's just stolen it, but like you're going to be in some shit, like stealing off like everyday Joe blows. Obviously it's not good, a lot of Voldemort about it, but like, you're probably not about to get murdered for it, but you go into the big house and start like stealing money from crims.
Well, listen, Jared Haynes probably not a bad selection, right? In terms of like
Whether you're going to get murdered.
the nasties in there.
No.
You know what I mean?
But like a Brothers for Life seems
Brothers
like,
for Life seems like a line that you've crossed. Seems like you might
I think
have
he's in
crossed a life
protection now.
there. What do you reckon the go is there? Do you reckon he just doesn't give a fuck about his life? Or is this just a Ponzi guy that can't stop Ponziing?
He's got an itch. He's got a scratch.
He's got a real itch that he must.
Yeah, I have to rip people off.
I have to. Wakes up in the morning,
It's
all
like
he
a
thinks
tick.
about. It's like exactly like a tick. You know what I mean? It's like getting one away. He can't.
No, he can't. He's addicted to ripping people off.
He's addicted to it. He
But
wakes
also-
up in the morning, thinks about it, goes to bed at night, thinks about
How can I do it? You'd have to be quite intelligent though, wouldn't you?
it. 100% you would. You would have to be an incredible liar.
Especially,
You
to
would
be
have to
honest,
be
this might
so
be the greatest. This
dastardly.
might be the greatest. And I don't mean this in a way of, I'm not celebrating it, but this might be the greatest rip-off of all time, given, like, you're in there for ripping people off, and you've convinced people that you're not about to rip them off despite the fact you're in there to rip off, and then you ripped them off.
And also as like a crypto thing, which is also like home base for ripping people off. Like there's one thing people are going to be ripped off in.
It's unbelievable. I would love to see this guy in action. He must be elite at his craft. All these guys not big thinkers, one of the two.
I wouldn't be saying that, Eddie. I think that this guy
Is elite.
is elite.
He has to be. If I'm sharing a cell with a guy who I know's in there for ripping people off Ponzi scheme style,
I believe nothing he says.
nothing. You're like, you're the most full of shit cunt all time.
Yeah.
And he, after a period of time, you'd imagine, years potentially, chips away.
Chips away.
Just chips away. I mean, to leverage Mike Cannon-Brooks' genius, Atlassian, everyone's heard of him. People trust billionaires, don't they?
You just need a bit of you need just a document with MCB's signature on there.
MCB, Mike Cannon-Brooks.
Yeah. Just an MCB signature, letterhead saying fucking.
Maybe even a postcard from MCB.
Hope
G'day,
you're
mate.
doing
Thinking
well.
of you.
Thinking of you.
Thanks for making me so much money.
Yeah, here's a couple of fucking $100 for you for the commissary.
Yeah.
And you go to, buy some Milo or some shit.
P.S. Thanks again for making me heaps of money.
Yeah, P.S.
Love Mike Cannon-Brooks.
Yeah, Mike Cannon-Brooks with $. Thanks for making me so much money. P.S. Thanks again for making me so much money.
PSS.
So much money.
So much money. PSSS. Can't believe you got locked up. That certainly wasn't a Ponzi.
No, no. Still bullshit. You're in there, bruh. Then you circulate that letter around the fucking prison yard.
No,
Oh,
you leave
shit.
it out.
Yeah, you accidentally
You just leave it
there.
out. Oh, fuck. What's that?
Oh,
How did this end up on your bed?
It's a postcard of Mike Cannon-Brooks.
You can
Who's
tell
that?
it's legit because it says Mike Cannon-Brooks on
Yeah,
it.
it's an Atlassian card as well.
Atlassian postcard.
Yeah. Him at a fucking computer.
So
Listen, I can see how they got hoodwinked.
I can see how they got hoodwinked. I'm starting to
Come and look at
see.
it from that angle.
I'm starting to see how it makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Apparently, Jared Hayne hasn't pressed charges yet.
I think because it all started going tits up while Jared was trying to defend himself on the allegations that got him into prison in the first place, right? So I think he was like, well, at least in the article, that was sort of the inference, was that he was just like, I'm going to deal with this. Once it's gone, you're fucked anyway, aren't you? Like, what are you going to do? You'll just get that guy more time in prison, maybe.
It's gone.
The sheesh.
I reckon the kashish is gone.
Yeah, dude. You don't. Ponzi boys don't fucking sit on eggs. You know what I mean?
No, they don't.
Eat them.
No, they. Ponzi boys eat those eggs.
Ponzi boys
100%.
fry up. Just got a new dozen eggs.
Because you got to understand, the Ponzi guy loves to rip people off.
Yeah.
And he'd rather burn the cash than give it back.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not the way of the Ponzi operator.
Nah. I need to get the cash, then I'm gonna fucking
Well, either spend it or burn it.
yeah.
Or make it disappear, but you're
Yeah.
certainly not getting it back.
No.
I'm not putting it under my bed to give back to you.
No.
Zero chance of that. Not the way I operate.
It's not the Ponzi boy way.
Not the Ponzi boy way. So shout out to Jared Hayne. The point I was trying to make with 2009 is they had Jared Hayne playing a Tommy Turbo-like season. Unfortunately for us, Turbo out for the season,
It's a great point.
which doesn't help anybody. Jake Boyovich still nursing this calf, which is that getting any better? Where the fuck's the calf at?
Don't know.
You know, when you're missing your two out and out stallions, Tom, it just makes things a little bit more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
It just does. And that's what making me feel like, although it's a rough patch, I'll acknowledge your point, Thomas, dear friend. We are in a patch that is rough, as opposed to a purple patch. A patch where you're surrounded by purple. I don't know what the fuck that means, other than I know that it means that things are going well.
A bruise.
If I'm in a purple patch, it's getting laid on thick, in a good way. Why is that purple?
Don't know.
Exactly. We're not in a purple patch, that we know. We could be in a rough patch, but I'm concerned that some of the cattle that can help you go from rough to purple, not on the pitch.
When we talk rugby league on the show, we do it thanks to good friends at KO. All games live and ad-free during play on KO. And by all games, I mean literally every single game of rugby league that you would be looking to watch of a weekend.
Literally can't miss games.
But if you were not using KO, then you would miss them because there'd just be no fucking games.
Well, you'd miss basically all of them. You'd watch a couple.
Yeah.
Sure. Completely agree with that. You'd watch a couple. Not here to tell you otherwise. But but basically all of them you miss.
Back to Manly, who we can agree maybe the patch ain't purple right now. It's a bit rough. There's now rumours swirling around the traps that our generational throbbing little halfback in reserve, or half, he might be 5'8", whatever.
6 or 7.
6 or 7. Latu fine now. Now, we've been paying him a couple $100,000 a season to be young and to grow and develop.
250?
Something like that. Listen, we were last week when the news came out about the fact that we were going to trade him to the Tigers or trade him somewhere. We've allowed him to negotiate. We're like, Jesus Christ, feels like that's a little bit of a fucking strange decision considering we're, Cherry's 34, good halves don't fucking grow on trees. Why are we just letting him go? Salary cap pressure? Maybe we just let someone else go. And I'm not even saying another one of the halves. Fuck, mate. Like, just let someone else go. I don't give a fuck who it is, but just like keep a young fucking throbber and don't let go of a young throbber. But then we're also hearing from other sides of the fence, from sources that I'm prepared to stand by. Not that they're necessarily good, but just knowing how obsessed they are with the club, I would buy them. These sources, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That obviously we have been paying fine now for a while, and they did a lot, the club apparently, for Manasseh when he was going through his shit. Manasseh now in prison for fucking stabbing someone. The club supported him the whole way through. He got to train with them. He was on the track. They kept him on. Apparently, and again, nothing confirmed here.
Just sources, just
sources, just whispers. But the manager's now been like the kid wants to play first grade, and the manager's just like been a real fucking pain in the ball sack about it apparently, and it's like, yo, let's repay a bit of the fucking faith the club's shown in you and you. And it's, so then like apparently that's causing problems, and so now they're like, well, fuck off then. I don't know what's true, Eddie. What I do know is that our club's been a bit of a fucking shit show for a minute in terms of the back house stuff. Love all the boys. The boys are great. Love the boys. Love getting around the boys. Love seeing the boys. Love getting around the boys, seeing us get around the boys. You know what I mean? Like, I love it.
Boys are great. It is an issue, mate. It's concerning to hear that a generational talent, someone the Guru has earmarked as a kid that could be anything.
Yeah. Guru's blowing loads up onto his tum for this kid.
More than that, chin stuff. You know what I mean?
Sorry to be graphic.
But Guru's, you know, he's a big fan of the kid. It's as simple as that. And Latu now is now what, 18, 19?
18, I think.
Yeah,
is getting to a point in his rugby league career where he's wanting to get a taste of that first grade life.
I mean,
Now,
he's 18. Like, you fucking can't give an 18-year-old a crack. Like, you know, Sammy Walker was having a go.
Now, what I would say potentially, Tom, let's try this on for size, you and I. Now, again, I'm a big fan of all the boys. Cooper John's included, right? But he was brought to the club to fill in when the half goes down or Cherry Evans is away on Origin duty. So too, Jake Arthur. Does it not seem strange to you that you would give this generational throbber, a kid looking to play first grade right now, maybe that sniff?
Just give him a crack.
Instead of bringing new guys over?
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah.
If he's at a point, Tom, where
I'd say the Jake Arthur one is more so that.
But Jake Arthur.
Yeah,
but if you're saying I'm ready to go right now, give me a crack, put me in, coach. Surely, giving him a crack here and there when Josh is either injured or fucking Deese has gone away for Origin, would that be enough to quell his thirst? Quench it.
Just a little sip of water.
Give him a sip. Solo, thirst crusher sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Give him a sip.
Give the kid a little sip.
Give the kid a sip. Now, if I'm the kid, Tom, and I'm sitting there and I know I'm generational and I know I could be anything and I've got a dirty little manager, greedy little guts who wants to make that kashishi now, shopping me round, maybe I'm concerned, or not concerned, maybe I'm interested by the decision to sign Jake Arthur because I got my hand up. My hand's up. It's over here. It's up.
He's not a halfback, though. Is that the case? Like, I know they are, you know, like, does that mean he couldn't play halfback?
Mate, let's fucking stop beating around the bush. He could play in the halves for a game or two.
Yeah, but I guess halfback maybe is a little bit more. We don't look very good without Daly Cherry. I mean, listen, we had Daly Cherry Evans. We didn't look great on the weekend, but that's a different story. But, like, when we don't have Daly Cherry Evans, we have no attack. Like that Parramatta game that never happened.
Oh, that game?
That game that never happened.
Well, it never happened, though.
It never happened. But, like, we did not look like we could set up a goddamn thing. I just think maybe he's being a little shit, or maybe the manager's being a pain in the ass. I don't know. But, like, if he's really good, and again, you don't want to encourage poor behavior. You don't want to reward poor behavior if that is what is going on. But you also don't want to let go of a fucking generational throbber because you're fucking pissy at him and then see him just rock up for the Tigers or someone else and start fucking ripping. Like that, I think's worse. Like when you're the Raiders and you let go of Todd Carney for whatever the fuck he was doing, then he goes and wins a Dally M with the Roosters and gets them to a grand final. It's like, Jesus Christ, should we just like let him stay and just like...
Yeah, that's awkward. That was awkward.
Yeah.
The problem is I haven't seen him play, Tom. I haven't seen him play. I just feel like there might have been an opportunity to throw him in the last couple of weeks.
And now, again, these fucking conversations come back up that we're going to trade Tommy Talau for him. I've got nothing against Tommy Talau, but is that what we're looking for? Is that what we're crying out for? Is it Tommy Talau shaped hole in the Seagulls side? I wouldn't have thought so. You know what, though? I've heard that he's fucking managed by the same Isaac Moses, who's the one that was the problem when
There is a lot of players linked to Manly at the moment. Tommy Talau, fucking Tuivasa-Sheck was linked, then unlinked. Then unlinked.
Listen.
Matt Lodge is linked. I don't know where the fuck that's gone.
I'll take Tuivasa-Sheck and I'll take Matt Lodge. We need a big thickie. We're probably short a big thickie. I would take Tuivasa-Sheck on a 3-month deal to cover for Tommy, who we got salary cap dispensation for. Mate, imagine being Tuivasa-Sheck. Someone's like, you want to get 300 grand, come play for fucking... Why wouldn't they do that? Didn't Manly come out and say we're not going to do that?
No, because they said Garrick's our fullback.
I love Ruben Garrick, but you didn't even get him anywhere near the fullback spot all season. It was fucking KO weeks when Tommy wasn't there. Now we've got a chance to get two of us a snack potentially, and you're like, oh no, now Garrick's our fullback.
Don't get it.
Again, I love Ruben. I've been calling for Ruben to be at fullback all fucking year when Tommy's not playing. But what, now we're going to get Luke Brooks? What, how many fucking, so we don't want...
So you don't... No,
we don't want Latu, but you reckon we do want fucking another Luke Brooks to go with Cooper and to go with Jake and to go with DCE? Like, is that it? And Schuster.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That doesn't make any sense. This Latu kid's sitting there begging for a run and you're signing another half. You've already signed fucking 2 in the last 12 months. And now you want to fuck him off. Or let him, or you've told him to go peddle his wares elsewhere. When you know that Sherry Evans, he can't play forever. I wish he could.
We wish
and
he
maybe
could.
in the future, players like him will be able to play forever.
Is it Nivea, fight the 7 signs of aging? Now, like, you can fight the signs of aging, but you can't fight aging wholesale. You can't fucking...
Well, not yet, Tom.
Not yet, but... So
I mean, they're working at it.
Of course they're working at it day and night, but I mean, unless they get the answer soon, Cherry Evans can't play forever. He's the greatest halfback in the competition currently right now. He's number 1.
And he's fighting the 7 signs of aging.
But like,
I'll tell you how he's fighting them. Because his skin's tight.
Yep.
All right? He's playing the best footy of his career, so he's looking younger already.
Mm-hmm.
The hair...
Well, he shaved it off, and it was a. Well, I didn't think it was coming back after he shaved it off, but he's allowed it to grow back, and credit to him.
So again, another sign.
It's another sign, but as it stands, just based on the science as we know it, he doesn't look like he's going to play forever, and that means you've got to have people to cover. Now, Luke Brooks also already pretty old, and also.
He's not at Methuselah level.
No, he's not. He's still in his late 20s, but he's also not played finals his entire career. And I don't think that that's who you want to be bringing in as a club. Like, it's when you start settling. Like, no, there's no way the Storm have ever gone after Luke Brooks. There's no way the Roosters are going after Luke Brooks. There's no way the Broncos are going after Luke Brooks. They're sides that don't settle.
That's a great point. Yeah.
Either stick with what you got or don't, but don't settle for something that's basically worse.
Yeah, don't settle for second best is the saying.
Yes.
For a reason.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad way of putting it, Tom. Ask yourself, what would the Roosters do? Because they basically buy the best, and that's it. And if he's not on the radar, what does that tell you? I mean, Ben Hunt linked with the Roosters, obviously, because he's great. Now he's been linked with the Broncos again.
Well, that breaking news that we got just before we started, before I dozed off on the couch, that the Dragons have rejected Ben Hunt's. Is that they've rejected it?
Yeah, I think it's not a thing full to the end of his contract 'cause he still has 2 years to go, but it's basically them saying rock up to training, you're playing for us this Thursday night, we can continue to negotiate, but for now you're not going anywhere.
What would be the negotiation that they're doing? They want players in return? Would that be it? Can you ask for cash in the NRL? Can you ask for big, meaty checks? Transfer fees? You ever hear of them?
I think you can.
Like if I'm St. George...
But I think they want to trade.
If I'm St. George, right, I want something in return. Something good.
Let's see if the Mad Dragon posted anything. We're just teaming to buy. I don't know.
St. George.
Did the Dragons play?
Did they play on Friday?
Yeah, Warriors. They played Warriors.
They got pumped.
Mm-hmm.
DWZ, 4 tries?
Yep.
Fuck, he's a beast.
Shout out to us. No, I can't see any vids from the Mad Dragon.
He's gone underground.
It's probably just scripting his next one. It's in pre-production.
But how is it that Ben Hunt can go to the Broncos mid-season? How is that even possible?
Well, and you know what? Sugar Kane of Joel Kane fame, shout out to Sugar. He made a great point because it was like you can't pay players less than they're worth, but you can like pro rata it. So it's like if Ben Hunt's worth 900 a year, then for 3 months, and I think then he's like worth 3 something. Whatever.
300.
Whatever it is.
1/3, 300.
Whatever. I'm just throwing numbers here because I know that's what they were talking about paying him, but I don't know what he's actually on as contract-wise, you know what I'm saying? But that essentially means that the Broncos are, let's say the Broncos only have $300,000 in their cap to spend.
Yep.
They then spend that on Ben Hunt for the last 3 months of the year,
Yep.
the last third of the year.
Yep.
They essentially are $600,000 over their salary cap because they have a $900,000 player who has come in.
So is the salary cap not prorated as well?
That's what he's saying. It's not. So
It's
you
not.
should only be able to do like a
It would have-
$100,000 player.
The salary cap should be prorated.
Yes. And
So
that
if
was
you've
what
got
Sugar
if you've
was
got
saying.
300 left, you've actually got 100 left. What?
Correct.
Bad news, boys. Fox Sports about a minute ago have just put up an article. They say Manly is reportedly set to sign West Tigers half Luke Brooks from 2024 on a 3-year contract.
What the fuck is going on? What is going on? Why? $2 million over 3 years? What the fuck? That's like 600 and fucking something thousand. That's good dough, Ray me.
What does it say here?
No way.
He will link up with Cherry Evans in a move that puts Josh Schuster's future at Brookvale in doubt. Oh my God. Oh my God.
A 3-year deal? What the fuck is going on?
The Daily Telegraph said this masthead understands the deal will span 3 years and be announced shortly. So it looks like it's all but done.
But like,
Fuck's sake, dude. Fuck me dead. For what fucking reason?
could this fucking Latu kid not have? Could he not have been the guy?
Why the fuck couldn't he be the guy? If you're thinking that Brooks is going to take over in the 5'8" position,
Why couldn't this Latu kid have been the guy?
why couldn't we at least give him a crack?
Give him a crack. You wouldn't have paid him 600.
What
surely.
the fuck is going on?
What happens after 3 years? What then? I'll tell you what happens after
3 years? Brooks has never played a fucking final.
No, I'm saying
What happens immediately?
no, but just ignore that for 1 second, right? Because Cherry Evans is still around, so you've still got someone elite playing.
For 3 more years?
After 3 years,
Cherry Evans will be 37.
no, that's what I'm saying. After 3 years, Cherry Evans is gone, Schuster's gone, Fanu's gone. Who you got? What then? What then? Where's the planning here? I don't understand. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Josh Schuster, who you're apparently paying fucking $800,000 a year, what, you fucking him off? Certainly reads that way. He's not going to hang around. Not if he wants to play in the halves. So why then? So you've got Jake Arthurs as well. He's hanging around. And you've got Luke Brooks.
Jake Arthur, Cooper Johns, Luke Brooks, Daly Cherry Evans. That will be our halves.
Well, it depends what they do with Cooper.
Cooper's a training trial, wasn't he? Well, he's like on a 1 year.
Yeah, he's on a 1 year. Yeah. You would think that would, you couldn't imagine a world where they'd keep him based on this information, which was obviously floated and now it's getting refloated. It's such a Manly decision as well.
No, it's not a Manly decision. It's not a Manly decision from pre-fucking Pride Round jersey last year sort of shit. Like, it's not a...
It's not a decision that would have been made last year.
That's what I mean.
That's
what
I'm talking about this year.
Yeah, it's a 2023 Manly decision.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's a very 2023 Manly decision.
Yep. Now, I'm not pointing fingers at who's in charge, potentially, but all I'm saying is these issues, these weird signings have started this year. That's all I'm saying.
These like random, they seemingly like incongruous. Like I'm not sure what the plan is. They seem
What's the plan? But like in rugby league, you've got a plan for the future, not for right now.
You got to do both.
But you like put it this way: with fucking Penrith, they put seeds in the ground and watered them for fucking best part of a decade before they started getting those juicy fruits, and now they dominate. The point of fucking signing old has-beens, respectfully, for in 3 years to be absolutely and utterly fucked makes how much? You're not. We're going to win comps because Luke Brooks comes. What, we're going to go and win fucking 3 in a row and then it makes it all the more justified? Or in 3 years when fuck all's happened, do you go, oh, fuck. Maybe that Latu kid who's now dominating and he's like, the talk of the town. Be nice to still have him in the sheds. Now, obviously, I'm negative. Obviously, it's Monday. Obviously, we had a big rip and a big tear, apologetic sort of stuff. Piglets let loose on the city sort of stuff. Babe in the city sort
Couple
of
of babes in the city. Couple of babe piglets in the city.
Babe piglets in the city, up to no good. You know what I mean? Running around unchecked, unfettered. But
Boinking.
that doesn't mean that my anger/disappointment is misguided. Because from where I'm sitting, this makes fucking no sense. I'd be shocked if you could find a Manly fan or rugby league fan generally on the street that can justify this to you.
I am, to be honest, lost for words. Like, if it actually happens, I'll be, like, again, it's reported, and, like, News Corp also reported that Jason Riles was guaranteed to take the Dragons job. I'm just hoping... There's
something about this meaty article that I don't like.
I know, I don't like it either. I'm just hoping it's like the weathermen, and women who predict fucking it was going to piss with rain and then doesn't. And I'm like, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that whoever the News Corp staff writer as well, that doesn't help. Well, that helps my case, is that staff writers are as fucking useless as the weathermen.
That is a tick in our favour. The staff writer thing. Where I'm coming from is it's come up again. That's what's done me in.
I think
where there's that much smoke, Tom, usually a fire, bro.
Yeah, usually.
I think the Daily Telegraph article, I think, is Dean Ritchie. He's the one that's broken
Dean always but you know what? Dean Ritchie of Counts, Fucks and Swear Words fame, he also, I think, he always writes Manly articles. I think he's close to the club in some way. So that's not good for us. That's a tick in shit column. But does Bulldog Richie get things wrong? Vibe check, yes, but I don't know.
So based on vibe and vibe alone, does Bulldog Dean Ritchie get things wrong? Maybe.
But he's close to Manly. Not good.
No. This reeks. This reeks of Luke Brooks coming to the club. You should be made to come out and justify this decision.
Yep, they won't.
You should be made to come out and do a press conference on this and
explain
step by step what the signings you've made and why.
Especially because cunts pay memberships. Not to be that I pay my memberships guy, but like members would be going, what the fuck's going on here? Bit of transparency, please. Or are they not owed that?
Well, they never do, mate. So there's obviously some sort of perception or understanding that the members aren't owed jack shit and to just fucking swallow it and cop it. And I'm not going to come out to explain to you why Latu's been told he can go and shop around. I'm not going to tell you why we are potentially signing 28-year-old Luke Brooks on a 3-year deal.
Here we go. Northern Beaches Dribble Out on Twitter, who is just obviously a close personal friend, but
a dear friend.
She's also one of the biggest Manly personalities out there now. Northern Beaches Dribble Out,
but she gets it. She gets rugby league.
Really struggling to understand where Brooks fits into our side. Does it mean Shuey is getting pushed back into the forward pack? If so, why on earth are we losing Latu? Makes no sense. We're on track to sign more halfbacks this year than The jerseys we have. Yeah. Correct. This is fucked. Oh, then they're also, this is another. They're saying if this happens, you fucking Latu's brother Samuela, he'll probably go. Can see Hamole going in the off-season as well.
Why do we think that?
I don't know.
Could you imagine if we lost Samuela and Hamole and Latu and Schuster in the off-season? And got a 28, probably turning 29-year-old Luke Brooks for our worries, for our wares.
Fucking Brown Cardigan's already tweeting at us as well as fucking standing by for Luke Brooks reaction content.
Again, Luke, this isn't about you, bruh.
It's not about
This is
you,
about
dude.
the club and where you fit into it. That's what it's about. It's about the future. It's about shoring things up. It's about continued prosperity. It's not about
you, dude. Like, respect to you. You seem like you're a good dude. You love your rugby league, football, whatever. But you know what you are, dude? You're a West Tigers legend, and that's where I think you should remain. You got enough shit. Trust me, you don't want to be over here. We got great weather, and the beaches are great, and we win rings and shit. We just can't have you, dude. We just can't have you. Sorry, dude. Party's full.
Listen, the party is full, and there's nothing I can do about
We're
it.
at max capacity.
Capacity's max. I mean, I adhere to the rules. I'm a rules and regs guy.
Rules
That's
and
who I
regs.
am.
OH&S. Sorry, Luke. Can't fit you in, buddy.
Can't fit ya.
Can't fit you. We got too many halves.
I'm bound by the National Safety Act. I don't.
There's codes, mate. There's codes. I had to get my white card for a reason.
There's codes. Listen, capacity 30. You'd make it 31, bruh.
Sorry, dude.
We're full. You can't come.
I know. I've heard that they're saying we'll get rid of our generational half coming through, but we are not prepared to believe that yet.
You know what, though? Not on my watch.
No, not on our watch.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch. I'll give up my spot in the top 30 if it means fucking Latu stage. You know what I mean?
If we have to.
We'll give it up.
If we've got
Tom and I, huge money for Boy and the boys. Listen, did we earn every cent of it? Sure. But I'm prepared to walk away. We've done our job.
We won the bomb comp.
Won the bomb comp. I'm prepared to walk away.
I'll walk away.
I'll walk
Craig
away.
David.
Dude, call me Craig because I'll walk away if required. But you need to explain to me why we've gone on one of the great halves buying junkets all time.
Yeah.
When I've been told by everyone that knows rugby league, the most prodigious talent potentially of all time wears the Seagulls colours and all he wants is a bit of a topped-up deal. Now, has he got Piglet on the mind? Maybe he does. But I'm not going to begrudge a Piglet when we talked about being Piglets for the first fucking 45 minutes of the show. I'm not going to begrudge a Piglet.
I just can't make sense of it. It's kind of depressing, honestly. Like, if this happens...
Tom, it's happening. I can feel it. I can feel it deep down in my plums. This is legit.
Dude, this is not fucking... What the fuck? Eddie, this isn't our club. What the fuck's
Luke
going...
Brooks.
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
Turbo injured again, out for the season. Jake not playing. Schuster, I don't think Schuster wants to go in the back row. I think he's off. See you later.
Hamole was basically in tears.
Why is Hamole going now?
I'm pretty sure him and the Fino brothers are cousins. So he gave Samuel a Fino his fucking first jersey when he started playing. Like when he debuted for the club, he was in tears.
So Manasseh, we know what happened to Manasseh. Samuela goes and Latu goes. So Hamole goes. They'll probably package him up.
Yeah, they will. They'll probably send him
package him
over
up
to fucking
somewhere.
the West Tigers or something like that.
Maybe not. Maybe somewhere else.
But look,
talent.
we can get a fucking Sean Bloor. If we can get a Sean Bloor for a Hamole, I think that's pretty good. That's no knock on Bloory. But I'm just thinking of Tigers players, unless they've ever let go of Sean. I don't know. Who else the Tigers got they don't want? I bet you they won't give us John Bateman.
So we're filling the Hamole gap with a Tommy Talau.
Who's a back, by the way.
Who's a centre.
Yeah.
Right? Even though we've got quite a few centres. But that's by the by. Well, one of them's playing fullback.
Yeah.
But he can. Brad Parker's weeks away. So he's close. Morgan Harper played on the weekend.
I'd where's Ben Trebojevic? Let's just think of that.
Ben's still at the club. But now I'm talking about, okay, so we're getting rid of Hamole. Where's the back? Where's this back rower? We're still so skinny up front. It hurts the eyes. No offense to everyone, but we are skinny up front. Let's be honest. We've been skinny since AFB left.
Well, do you want Alex Twal?
No.
No, I don't want Alex Twal.
No, Dave, I don't want Alex Twal, and that's no disrespect to Alex Twal. We don't really have a great desire for a plethora of Tigers players. No disrespect. That's not what we're asking for.
It's been a tough year to be a Manly fan.
It's been a tough, it has.
We get rid of 2 young and up-and-coming props, apparently, for an
also
aging
get rid
Aaron
of a
Woods.
2-time premiership.
Now, Aaron,
I think's actually done. I've been all right with that. Like, Aaron's output
Aaron's a
at the club.
friend. Aaron's a friend of the show, right? It's not about Aaron. It's about Aaron who, same as Cherry Evans, can't fight off
Aging forever.
That's all it is. So you get rid of 2 young fucking front rowers for an aging Aaron Woods. Okay, interesting decision. We signed Jake Arthur. Interesting decision. Now we're signing Luke Brooks, apparently. Interesting decision. It comes out that Josh Schuster's on 800,000, potentially more a year. Interesting decision.
Now we're looking to get rid of Josh Schuster for Luke Brooks. Interesting decision.
Then you find out that the most prodigious talent of all time, Latufanu, being told, fuck off. Interesting decision.
Well, to go to the Tigers, maybe even a straight swap. Next big thing for Luke Brooks, interesting decision.
That's what this reeks of. This reeks of swap stuff. Latu to the Tigers.
How do you feel about Fox Sports calling it a stunning coup that Manly have got Luke Brooks?
They wrote it's a stunning coup.
Yeah, on Twitter they posted that.
Well, listen, stunning.
It is stunning.
Interpret stunning how you want. Yeah, I'm stunned. I'm absolutely stunned. I'm paralyzed with fear.
Oh, it's stunning. Don't worry about that. It's incredibly stunning. Now, obviously, if we go out and we win the comp next year, all is forgiven. But it's a big if from where I'm sitting.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything else on Twitter I can see. Is it like effective immediately?
No, it's from 2024.
Oh, cool. So we got something to look forward to next year.
Great.
Terrific. Why don't we try by Ben Hunt for fucking 3 weeks? Pay him $1 million. I'll try to get Ben Hunt.
He'd be too good.
True.
He doesn't fit the mold.
No, he doesn't. What about if we try and get does Kane Elgey still play, or did he quit like 6 years ago? Where's Kane? No knock on Kane Elgey. Used to play for Manly. I think let's just bring him out of retirement. He was like an old halfback.
Anthony Milford. Is he looking for another home?
Milford could be good.
He's been overlooked at the Dolphins.
10 years, fucking $1 million. But who's his manager though? I think we need it to be a Moses. It's like Moses.
I think we need the same manager as the guy who manages the coach. That's who we need.
Can you look what
that
players?
Moses?
Can you look at what players Isaac Moses manages? Does he even manage Luke Brooks? I don't know. He probably doesn't.
I was trying to look before. It doesn't seem like he has much of a management website like a lot of the other managers do.
I think because he got.
Well, he works in the shadows. That's why.
He also got he got kicked out of the fucking.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a few names that are here now: Kyle Flanagan, Aaron Woods, Tommy Talau, Cooper Johns.
Hold on, go back.
Kyle Flanagan, Aaron Woods, Tommy Talau, Cooper Johns. That's just in this one article that's talking about Manly specifically.
Oh, okay. Who does Luke Brooks? Who's Luke Brooks' manager? I don't think he manages Brooks.
I don't think so.
Fuck it. Just fuck it all. Fuck it all, Dave. Fuck it all. It's fucked, dude. It's completely fucking rattled me. And I'm so full of McDonald's. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, we just...
You just fart?
No, I didn't fart. I wish I shit myself, to be honest. That would have been more representative of how I'm feeling. I just want to fucking crap myself. Seriously, though, dude, I haven't Seabold hasn't done enough for me to be fucking like forgiving of him, or to be like, oh, it's when you just come from like shit show city at the Broncos to come in and just for this to all be happening. There's not you don't have enough runs on the board for me to like turn a blind eye.
We don't have any runs on the board.
You got no runs on the board. In fact, you're fucking negative runs. Your average is fucked because you got the wooden spoon at the Broncos. Like,
which was considered impossible.
There needs to be more of an explanation around your thought process, not just fucking not telling anyone what's going on for me not to give a fuck or for me to be like, okay, sweet. But if you just sign Luke Brooks, no offense to Luke Brooks, for fucking 3 years, a guy who's never played a single game of finals rugby league and has been what many people believe a strong part of why the Tigers haven't been good, no disrespect. Why the fuck are you signing him? What the fuck? Because the thought is that he might compliment DCE. He hasn't complimented, no disrespect, anyone so far ever. No disrespect.
He might. That's what I find troubling. He might compliment him.
Yeah, he might. Sure, he might. He might. But we've got, what about fucking Jake Arthur? What was he going to be doing? What's Schuster doing?
I don't think...
When Schuster and DCE and Tommy and fucking Croker have all been on the field, obviously Tommy out for the season, he's having a fucking one of the worst injury runs in living human history. But like, when they're all playing together, they look fucking great.
That's what I would say about this. It's that our halves aren't the first thing I'd be fixing, right? Like Josh Schuster, when he plays well, fucking rips. Good. You've got Jake Arthur already if you need cover. You've got DCE. You've got Latu Fanu. You should have Latu Fanu. You should have him. You should have him, right? This isn't an important step for the club. I'd be looking for a fucking front row with plenty of cunt in him. That's what I'd be looking for.
Fucking monster front rower.
That's what we need. Why? We don't need another step. We don't need Luke Brooks. Luke Brooks, Jake Arthur, spot the difference. Like, what are we talking about?
Shout out to Ron 4.
We don't need him.
We don't need
What's
Luke
the
Brooks.
point of this?
No. This
600,000? I thought there was salary cap pressures.
Yeah.
Isn't there salary cap pressures?
Exactly.
Aren't all this... This reeks of you getting rid of someone, and it must be someone on bigger money than him. Now I'm starting to look at Josh Schuster. That's what I'm looking at. You can't sign him and have Josh Schuster and let Latu go who's on less than him. That doesn't make sense from a salary cap pressure perspective. Makes no sense. Why are we signing another halfback? Is that what your fucking plan is? Is to just have 13 halfbacks on the field? Is this like Seabold Bowl? What's the word? Seabold Ball?
Seaball.
2024 plan, 7 halfbacks. No, actually 13.
But only shit ones. Well, sorry, that's mean. Only ones that are other...
Only ones that haven't played the finals and finals footy.
Yeah, except for Jake Arthur, who has. And also Latu Fana, we don't want to get rid of him.
Like...
We don't... You know what? When we signed Jake Arthur, I was like, you know what? I actually don't mind that. It's like he's 20 years old. He's played a comp. Like, he played in the grand final. And he's a young kid and he's playing behind Mitchell Moses. Like, whatever. Get him in. Like, you're not expecting a half to be, like, fucking ripping and tearing.
Couldn't Latu have done that?
Sure, he could have, Eddie. I'm absolutely with you. But you could have had Jake Arthur.
Latu's only a year or two younger.
But you just have Jake Arthur as well and you have Latu and Jake. They could be the next fucking halves pairing. Who the fuck knows? But... we weren't crying out for a Luke Brooks. Once we got Jake Arthur, because initially Luke Brooks was whispered about before, it was like, shut the fuck up, Luke Brooks. Not you directly, Luke. Just shut up with that chat.
Obviously, if this doesn't go ahead, we meant nothing of this. You know what I mean? It's all, everything we're saying.
If it doesn't go ahead, then I'm happy.
Yes.
Because then I'm saying I'm happy with Jake Arthur. I'm not happy about losing Latu. If this doesn't go ahead, I'm good. Relatively. I'm not, listen, I'd still like a big thickie up front. I'd like to start looking in those areas. I just don't.
The problem is that I need to sit here now with my old mate Tommy Burns, the son of, right, and try and unpack this fucking thing. And it's turning my mind to mush.
And I'm meant to then go and start to talk about other things that happened in the week that was. I don't want to anymore. I want to go home. I'm angry. I want to go crawl under a doona. And I want to turn the lights off and shut out the world.
You would need to be...
put on some rain noises.
A Nobel Prize winning physicist
Laureate?
To work this out. It doesn't make sense. Someone explain it to me in simple terms.
If Dean Ritchie's got this wrong, that'll be the biggest win
of all time.
Yeah,
Of all time.
I'll love that.
If Dean the Bulldog Ritchie's fuck this, thank fuck.
That'll be nice. That'll be a nice turn of events. That'll be the win we needed on a Monday. Punters and dribblers, if you didn't catch it, our chat with the great and powerful Steve O'Keefe is up on our YouTube channel, the full chat, and it is also on the podcast. Our chat this week that's going up on SEN Tuesday night at 8 p.m. is with the Kings over at the Batuta Advocate, Clancy and Errol. Long-time friends, first time on the pod. I can't understand why it's taken so long, but they
doesn't matter. Let's not get bogged down in semantics.
No, you're
Tom.
right.
What's important is that we have come together once more.
Yeah.
But this time on our very own channel and on SEN, a first for SEN. So that was nice. Nice to get together and shoot the shit.
It was
I'll
fantastic.
tell you what, I would say, honestly, unmissable.
Unmissable. We thoroughly enjoyed it, but shout out to SEN, who we partner with on all of these All Talks. We love doing them. They're great fucking fun. If you haven't heard the Steve O'Keefe one in its entirety, nice little listen ahead of the Ashes starting on Wednesday night. Fuck all the English players. I think that goes without saying. Fuck them all, every single one of them. Fuck them all. It was recorded before the first test, the sock one, so obviously it won't have all of the, masturbatory rhetoric around how good we are as a cricketing nation, at least not after that one. We were probably beating ourselves off just out of national pride.
Yeah, there's still a bit of that in there.
Still a bit of national pride.
It's just not as specific around the first test, that's all.
Yep. But so go check out Sock. Also, tune in, 8 p.m, SEN, 1170 in Sydney. I can't remember the other ones, but you can also listen to it on their podcast app. And that'll be with the Batuta Advocate Tuesday night, 8 p.m. You're welcome. Reece Walsh. Now, he's denied it, but apparently...
Did he supply it?
He certainly supplied it. He's denying where he supplied it to, but apparently he told a ref, like, fuck, you fucking cunt or something like that.
Yeah, something along. Well, he says it. Yeah,
he says he said it to another player.
But did you see his apology that he just posted on Instagram?
Yeah, he posted one on Instagram. I like when players put apologies on Instagram where they just put like a photo of himself just doing something.
There was
passing a footy.
There was some tinfoil hat people out there because the initial one he posted up like right after the game where he said he was directing it at one of the players, not at the thing, had a couple of pretty simple grammatical errors in there, like using the wrong to, and this one is very carefully and properly worded without any errors. So, wouldn't be surprising if it wasn't written by him, but...
Well, right, the manager maybe just goes back and goes, let me just fix up those you instead of yous, that sort of shit.
Because the NRL posted it, and then he was in the comments.
That's what I think it was a Fox Sports thing that posted it, and then he was in the comments with Adam Reynolds.
Saying what?
Saying that he was talking to a player and not the referee, like a player on the opposition team.
What was Adam Reynolds saying?
I'll get it up now.
Listen, I don't know if he was or wasn't directing at the ref, but I know exactly what I'd be saying if I did say it to the ref in a moment of madness.
Yeah, I'd be saying I didn't say it to the ref.
I'd be saying I said it to the player over there. That's exactly what I'd be saying.
So
the full clip was talking to a player on the other team. I was not talking to the ref. I clearly say that. Can also see Paddy come over and talk to me. Double exclamation mark.
I, to be honest, am going to choose to believe Reece Walsh here. I think it'd be pretty rogue to tell the ref he's a fucking cunt. I mean, listen, heat of battle stuff, sure. But you know what? I like his thigh tap with that line. I can't help it.
It's a lion cub.
It's the lion. The
line there, then the cub underneath it.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know whether he did or didn't. All I'm saying is if I did do it, this is the excuse I'd come up with. Although this is also the excuse you'd have if you didn't. So...
You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
That's exactly
You're
right.
better off just fucking saying that to the ref, really.
Well, you may as well have and then come up with this excuse anyway.
Excuse everywhere.
Yeah. But there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, the excuse wins. It's foolproof.
Well,
the
he's been referred straight to the judiciary, so I don't know if it's foolproof.
Oh, it's foolproof.
I didn't do it. The Shaggy defense. I did it, but I didn't do it. Or is it? It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, that's Shaggy.
Let's say I didn't do it.
That's
that was
Bart Simpson.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't he get caught banging on the bathroom floor?
She even caught him on camera.
Yeah. He said it
And
wasn't
they
me.
even caught him in the shower.
Yeah, but he wasn't
She
me.
stayed until it was over.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
It's also commonly referred to as deny till you die,
Yes, exactly.
which is one of the greats all time as well.
It's not treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen. That's a different one.
No, that's not the same
That's
thing.
not the same thing.
No. This is deny till you die. So if someone goes, you said this, you go, no, I didn't. And they can't actually, without proof, you're home and hose. Now, in this case, Reece, even if it's on camera, he's saying it to the ref, he could say, well, I'm looking over your shoulder to the bloke behind you. You know? Very hard to prove. And, you know, if you're prepared to go to way to apologise for the ref for not saying something, I think that carries weight.
I think, like,
I can't believe we're signing Luke Brooks, dude.
Apparently.
Gun Tigers halfback Luke Brooks as
In one of the great
coups
all
in
time.
regular. Thanks to Bulldog Richie for that fucking headline. Sorry, Reece. You're not going to get much more out of me, dude. My mind is just.
Put it this way.
back.
Put it this way. If none of the fucking, pains me to say it, elite clubs aren't looking at him, that should tell you all you know. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Luke Brooks has been linked to one club and one club only, and that's alarming.
Or maybe I think at one point Newcastle, and they managed to avoid it. Newcastle can't beat the Panthers without a million players fame, but still, they didn't take him. But Manly, we look like we found a way to make it work.
Yeah, by getting rid of
the next
most prestigious talent of
big
all time.
thing.
Now, you know what? A final piece of the puzzle falls into place. Why the fuck are you get rid of Latu? Doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? Doesn't make. Oh, right.
Oh, his manager's being a little fucking. Is he,
No.
or are you
Or are you
bringing
finding
in
like-
Luke Brooks? Is that what it fucking is?
Yeah. On more than you'd be paying Latu. So it's not a salary cap issue. It's not a salary cap issue, bruh. How's it a salary cap issue? If you're paying more for him than you were for Latu.
Explain me that one.
How's it a salary cap issue? Riddle me that.
They're both halves.
One costs more than the other.
Fuckloads more.
But it's a salary cap issue with Latu.
One's got a ceiling you can't see.
Yeah.
The other one's ceiling seems to have collapsed.
Anyway, shout out to Reece Walsh.
Shout out to Reece, didn't do it. Wasn't me.
I believe with Reece. That'll make sense.
Yeah,
Now I'm just yelling stuff.
Yeah, no, it's not your fault, dude. That is not your fault today.
No, it's not.
It's not your fault.
Reece Walsh, shaggy defence, wins again.
Yeah.
Now,
No offense to Luke Brooks.
no, this isn't about Luke.
I feel bad to Luke. This isn't about Luke. This is about Manly, and it's just about... Listen, if Luke ends up coming, like when Seabold did, I lay down my sword and I pretend like I never said anything. You know? And I welcome him with open arms. But I really, really hope it doesn't happen, with respect.
With respect.
And if it does, I hope that I've never been wronger.
Or
Wronger. No, wronger. More wronger. Kalen wronger. I've never been more wrong about anything in my life. And that he absolutely rips and wins a Dally M.
And we win the comp.
We win the comp. But
All signs point to...
listen, I'm not saying that won't happen. I am just saying that if you're using... essentially, the only way you can make informed decisions in this life is by using things that have already happened, and you use them to help project the future, Eddie. Would that be fair to say? Projections? Are we modelling what we see the future to be based on the data we already have?
Well, it's based on the data, Tom. That's what we're doing. We're
That's what we're
taking
doing.
data, okay? We're punching it through the quants,
Yeah.
through the models, and we're spitting out scenarios, possibilities, potentials.
The probability of winning a competition with Luke Brooks when run through quant models
Yep.
is not looking great.
No, because the data that you put into the machine's not great data.
Well, it's great
It's
data.
great. It's great.
No, it's great.
But it's not...
It doesn't tell you the
but
story.
what
you
it
want.
tells a story.
Yeah.
A story of loss. That's the story it tells you, a story of loss. Now, the data also suggesting that going down the old boy route leaves you halfless in the next 3 or 4 years. Halfless. And what it tells you is when you go to market for new halves, they're very difficult to find. Why is that? Because there's no halfback tree. People think there's a halfback tree. There isn't a halfback tree. There's a dearth of great halves in the comp, always has been. If you've got one or even the scent of one, you move heaven and earth, punters and dribblers, to keep him. You don't fuck him off for someone who's 30 soon. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. The Rabbitohs fucked off Reynolds because they go, he's not going to live forever. And this Ilias kid can play. That's our decision. We don't want to be stuck with two ancient halves at the same time. Manly, fuck that. We're going down with a ship, baby. Play them till they're 40 and then fuck it. Maybe there'll be a fucking half that comes up just at the right time that we can go and buy. But there'll be salary cap pressure, so we can't offer him much money, but you never know. That's the Manly way in 2023. And with that, we say farewell.
Could you two just not talk anymore?